All right, I want to welcome everyone to our live Saturday morning presentation. We're going to be looking at our immune system, and we're going to be looking at ways to boost our immune system. In fact, this is such a large topic that we're going to end up spreading this out over a 2-Saturday period. Now, not next Saturday, but the Saturday after, we'll continue looking at how there's other ways of boosting your immune system besides what I share with you today. But what I thought I would start out with is helping you to understand the basic concepts of your immune system. And it all starts with a stem cell, and the body then can take that stem cell and it goes down one of two pathways. It either goes down the pathway to fuel all the different cells that are involved in the innate immune system, or that stem cell goes down the pathway to create all the cells that are involved in the adaptive immune system. So what's the difference between the innate immune system and the adaptive immune system? Now, we've been suffering through COVID-19. Come this January, it'll be 3 years. And when you look at the original strain of COVID-19 versus the current strains of COVID-19, there's been a whole bunch of mutations that have happened to that virus. And as that virus has mutated, it becomes more contagious, but it loses its impact in terms of outcome, meaning that the original version of the COVID-19 was not as contagious. It was certainly contagious, but not as contagious as the current version. But if you got COVID-19 in the original version, the susceptibility of you having a bad outcome, meaning death, was pretty high. Whereas the current variation of the COVID-19 is, even though it's more susceptible, the outcome is not as dangerous as what it was before. That doesn't mean that people don't die from the current strain of COVID-19, but people do not die at the same level. And part of this is the process of the body learning how to adapt its immune system to be able to handle the different variations of the COVID-19 virus. So let's go back and look at this. I'm going to, in fact, get this a little bit larger on the screen. So innate immune system, what does that mean? Well, our immune system has been around for ages, depending upon where you're at with the Bible or whether you're at with regards to the evolution of mankind. Our immune system has been with us all that time. Ever since man was created, our immune system has been there, and that innate immune system is designed to help us deal with common bacteria, common viruses, things that are attacking our body all the time, but are in the environment all the time and don't change. And so our body has this innate immune system that is able to recognize those things and be able to create the necessary cells within that immune system to be able to attack those bacteria or viruses to help keep them from overwhelming your system, leading to death. So the adaptive immune system would be when something new comes into the environment, something that hasn't been in the environment for a long period of time. So COVID-19 would be a great example of that. About 3 years ago, the COVID-19 virus entered the general population. And because it was a new virus, something that humans had never seen before, their immune system couldn't handle it. And so what would happen is people would get sick. Now, some people, because their immune system was depressed and couldn't communicate properly between the innate and the adaptive part of the immune system, the virus overwhelmed that person's body faster than what the immune system could adapt to it. And so the virus ended up killing the host. For other individuals who survived, they were able to survive because the adaptive part of their immune system was able to recognize the virus and create the necessary cells to be able to attack that virus and keep that virus from spreading throughout the person's body. And so they had a positive outcome. They were able to successfully withstand the virus and create the necessary parts of the immune system, the cells necessary to attack that virus, kill that virus, and get that virus out of their system. Now, the nice thing about the adaptive immune system is it stores that information so that the next time that the person might get COVID-19, as we've seen people get, it's, just because you've been either vaccinated or have chosen not to get vaccinated, the chances of getting COVID-19 has become similar to your chances of getting the flu. So the next time you get COVID-19, if you've already had it in the past, your body now has a memory, so it can quickly ramp up the necessary cells in the adaptive immune system to be able to handle that virus. Now, if that virus is mutated, then that adds a wrinkle to the system. So as the virus mutates, then the adaptive part of your immune system must take that into consideration and create the necessary cells to be able to handle the adapted version of that immune system. But at least it has a basis of information that allows it to quickly ramp up the necessary immune cells to be able to handle that. So your immune system is what protects you from all these different bacteria and viruses that are in our environment that are always looking to attack us in some way and cause us ill health. So without our immune system, we most likely wouldn't be able to survive very well. As we learned from a couple of weeks ago, when we looked at the microbiome, there's 2.2 million different DNA strands in your gut alone. Some of those are good bacteria, some of them are bad bacteria. Again, if we didn't have an immune system that would protect us from the bad bacteria, we would be quickly overwhelmed. So your immune system is an integral part of your overall health. And so what we want to do is we want to look at how can we boost our immune system to make both the innate immune system and the adaptive immune system function better and coordinate their efforts better, so that there's a crosstalk between the innate and adaptive part of your immune system to help give you a robust immune system that will definitely help to improve your overall wellness and reduce your risk from viruses and other bacteria in terms of the negative consequences that they can have on you. So what I want to do is, again, understand that we have a lot of resources that have been created to help us in this process of both educating ourselves as well as helping to educate potential customers where this might be something that is of interest to them, especially as we go into the holiday season with Thanksgiving coming up in 2 weeks and with Christmas coming up next month. We're going to be and people are back to what I call more normal lifestyles, meaning that people are back to family gatherings. People are back to engaging with people in the population. You don't see, I very seldom see any 6-foot distancing anymore when you're standing in lines at like Costco and other places. There's still some people who wear masks, but for the general population, I would say that 80 to, at least where I live, 80 to 85% of the population does not wear any kind of mask. There are some, like I said, individuals that still do that. That's a personal choice on their part, but things are back pretty much to normal. So people are back engaged, and you'll have the opportunity as you do things for Thanksgiving, do things for the Christmas holidays, be able to be with people. You can listen to people. And if immune health is something that they're interested in, then you have some resources that are available to you through our Synergy family. So if you scroll down here on the home page, you see that we have a dedicated page to immune health. And on that page, we have what I think is one of the best products that Synergy Worldwide ever created to boost the immune system. In 2 weeks from now, we're going to be looking at some other ways that you can boost your immune system. But what I want to do today is I want to share with you ProArgi-9 Plus Immune Booster and help you understand both the immune system and how the ingredients that are in Immune Booster specifically help boost your immune system. So I created a video, and the way that this video has been created is the first 2.5 minutes of the video is a general presentation of Immune Booster. So that if you share this with an individual, that individual in the first 2.5 minutes can get an overview of how this product can help them boost their immune system. Now, some individuals really want to know how those ingredients actually help them. Other individuals don't care. All right, so the way that this video is set up is that it's set up to be, again, a general video for the first 2.5 minutes. And then for people who are really interested on how the ingredients that are in this product specifically helps to improve their immune system, then the rest of the video goes through that with documentation, scientific documentation, so that everything that is said in this video, you'll not get into any kind of trouble with either Synergy Worldwide or with the FTC or the FDA. Again, everything that is shared in this video is shared with science-based facts and links to those articles in the description, so that a person, if they want to go even to a deeper dive, can go to those links and learn even more. And I thought that the easiest way for you to understand this would be to actually play the video. So that's what I'm going to do, and then we'll come back for any questions that you might have. Here we go. Everyone should be able to see my screen. Everyone should be able to hear the audio of this video.
To review a new product from Synergy Worldwide called ProArgi-9 Plus Immune Booster. This product is designed to proactively strengthen your body's ability to protect itself. It can be a standalone product to help advance your immune system, or it can be combined with their flagship product, ProArgi-9 Plus, for increased health benefits. This unique combination supports healthy blood flow, allowing vital immune-supporting nutrients to circulate throughout your body. It's the two-time boost effect for immune strength and cardiovascular support for overall elite health. This new product, called Immune Booster, was formulated by leading scientists at the Hughes Center for Research and Innovation to help provide the following benefits: supports increased vigilance of your immune system, supports activation of T cells, macrophages, and NK cells. It includes beta-glucans to activate immune cells to express more receptors for vitamin D. It comes in a delicious mixed berry flavor. The ingredients used in this formula are non-GMO, gluten-free, non-allergenic, and keto-friendly. Plus, it's convenient and easy to use. Just tear off the top of an individual packet and mix it in 8 ounces of water. If you're interested in ProArgi-9 Plus Immune Booster, then please contact an independent distributor for Synergy Worldwide. They can give you more information on the different pricing options for this product. Hi.
Now, before I go any further on the video, again, you can see that that's 1 minute and 42 seconds of general information, and all that information was taken from Synergy Worldwide in the product sheet that they have for Immune Booster. So there's nothing that's said in that first 1 minute and 42 seconds that is outside of anything that was created by Synergy Worldwide. All I did was take their information, repurpose it in a narrative that I felt would better introduce Immune Booster to people. And that way, there's nothing in that video that's going to get you into trouble. Now, the rest of this video is going to help you better understand your immune system, and it's going to help you specifically understand how each ingredient in Immune Booster benefits your immune system, so that you can have a deeper understanding of how significant this product is in helping to boost not only your immune system, but help other people boost their immune system. So here we go.
My name is Dan Hammer, and if you want to take a deeper dive into the specific ingredients that are part of the immune booster formulation, then please stay for the rest of this video. I'm going to give you documented science on how the various ingredients help support the immune system. Plus, I provide links to all the documents I use in this presentation so that you will have direct access to this information. But before I get started, there have been a lot of questions about how best to take this new product. I answer these questions in a separate video titled Q&A about ProArgi-9 Plus Immune Booster. There is a link to this video in the description below. Now let's look at the ingredients for this product as listed in the supplement facts. The first item to note is that there is no L-arginine in this product. The amino acid L-arginine is key to the production of nitric oxide to help improve blood flow. And while there is no L-arginine, there are ingredients in Immune Booster that can help improve the production of nitric oxide. I'll address this in greater detail in the Q&A video. Now, the first ingredient is vitamin C. Each serving of Immune Booster provides 1,000 milligrams or 1,111% of the RDA, or recommended daily allowance. Vitamin C is an essential vitamin since our bodies cannot make it. It must come from our diet. According to the National Institutes of Health, in their 2017 article titled Vitamin C and Immune Function, quote, "It is a potent antioxidant and a cofactor for a family of biosynthetic and gene regulatory enzymes. Vitamin C contributes to immune defense by supporting various cellular functions of both the innate and adaptive immune system," end of quote. That statement says a lot. So let me put up the following image to give you a very simple view of a very complex system. Your immune system is broken down into two major categories. The innate immune system, which helps you deal with infections, wounds, and common pathogens, and the adaptive immune system, which helps you adapt or create specific immune cells to destroy new types of viruses and pathogens that your body has not yet been exposed to. And once created, then to store the needed information so that if you are exposed again, then your immune system can quickly protect you from future harm. Now back to vitamin C. It enhances neutrophil migration to help engulf pathogens for their destruction. It helps macrophages do their part in clearing the infection. Plus, it enhances the differentiation and proliferation of both B and T cells, thus benefiting both the innate and adaptive functions of the immune system. Additionally, vitamin C is critical to enhancing various components of the epithelial barriers, which help to prevent and treat respiratory and systemic infections. Vitamin C's role in the immune system is even more complex than what I've already shared. But this video is not designed to give you a complete picture, just an overview. So on to the next ingredient in Immune Booster, which is vitamin D3. According to the supplement facts, there are 25 micrograms, which converts to 1,000 IU or international units of vitamin D3. This vitamin plays multiple roles in your body, but specific to your immune system, it helps to maintain balance. Again, taking information from the National Institutes of Health, from their article titled Vitamin D and the Immune System, they state the following, quote, "Vitamin D can modulate the innate and adaptive immune responses. Deficiencies in vitamin D is associated with increased autoimmunity as well as an increased susceptibility to infection," end of quote. Many of the immune cells, like the B and T cells, have a receptor site for vitamin D, and the role that vitamin D plays in the immune system is even more complex than vitamin C. In looking over the information, the critical role that vitamin D plays is in the communication process of the immune system, when to turn it on and off, as well as which of the immune cells of the innate and adaptive systems would best serve the direct needs of your body, thus helping to make sure that your immune system doesn't overreact, as well as making sure that it properly recognizes pathogens so that your body can properly respond. A good example of this is how proper levels of vitamin D in the bloodstream help to prevent respiratory infections. This makes proper vitamin D levels extremely important during cold and flu seasons. Next up is vitamin B6. It's important to remember that all types of B vitamins are water soluble. This means that your body cannot store B vitamins. Instead, they must be replenished on a daily basis. In Immune Booster, the supplement facts show that you're getting 1.8 milligrams or 108% of the RDA. Vitamin B6 plays several key roles in helping you maintain proper health. But specific to your immune system, I'd like to quote from Healthline. A well-working immune system is key to preventing infections, inflammation, and various cancers. Nutrient deficiencies, including B6, can disrupt the immune system. More specifically, a deficiency in B6 can result in the decreased production of antibodies needed to fight infections. A B6 deficiency may also reduce your body's production of white blood cells, including T cells. These cells regulate immune function, helping it respond appropriately. Additionally, B6 helps your body make a protein called interleukin-2, which helps direct the actions of white blood cells. End of quote. In addition to vitamin B6, Immune Booster also contains 6 micrograms of vitamin B12, which is 250% of the RDA. This is a water-soluble vitamin that can be stored in the liver for short periods of time. While it has many health benefits, specific to your immune system is the role it plays in the synthesis of both red and white blood cells. According to cancer.gov, quote, white blood cells are part of the body's immune system. They help the body fight infections and other diseases. Types of white blood cells are granulocytes, neutrophils, eosinophils, and basophils, monocytes, and lymphocytes, T cells, and B cells. End of quote. This image is from the same article that the previous quote is from, and you can see how the different variations of white blood cells populate both the innate and adaptive immune system. And to emphasize the importance of B vitamins, I like to quote the authors of a newly published study in August of 2020. The link to the study is in the description below, and here is a quote. Vitamin B assists in proper activation of both the innate and adaptive immune responses, reduces pro-inflammatory cytokine levels, improves respiratory function, maintains endothelial integrity, prevents hypercoagulability, and can reduce the length of stay in hospitals. End of quote. Our next ingredient is zinc. Immune Booster contains 10 milligrams or 91% of this key mineral. Zinc is needed to help hundreds of enzymatic reactions to occur properly, but specific to your immune system, I'd like to quote again from the National Institutes of Health. Zinc affects multiple aspects of the immune system. Zinc is crucial for normal development and function of cells mediating innate immunity. Neutrophils and NK cells, macrophages are also affected by zinc deficiency. Phagocytosis, intracellular killing, and cytokine production are all affected by zinc deficiencies. Zinc deficiency adversely affects the growth and function of T and B cells. The ability of zinc to function as an antioxidant and stabilize membranes suggests that it has a role in the prevention of free radical-induced injury during inflammatory processes. End of quote. Now, the next area we'll examine is the proprietary blend of Immune Booster. This is made up of 8 ingredients that total 2.7 grams. By law, ingredients have to be listed based on volume or quantity. So the first ingredient is fructooligosaccharides, also called fructans, This particular soluble fiber acts as a prebiotic to help fuel probiotic development in the large intestines. This helps to fuel beneficial bacteria. And according to the following article, Implication of Fructans in Health, quote, the consumption of prebiotics can modulate immune parameters in gut-associated lymphoid tissue, GALT, secondary lymphoid tissue, and peripheral circulation. GALT functions to distinguish between harmful and innocuous agents and protects against infections while simultaneously avoiding the generation of hypersensitivity reactions to commensal bacteria and harmless antigens. End of quote. It is estimated that 70 to 80% of your immune system is determined by your gut health. This is an extremely complex ecosystem that has a major effect on your overall health, and fructans help maintain the good bacteria of your microbiome, which then contributes to your immune system. Up next is arabinogalactan, which is a non-starch polysaccharide or carbohydrate found in the walls of plant cells. The following quote from the National Institutes of Health help us understand part of the role this ingredient has on immune health. Quote, in cell and animal models, large arabinogalactan is capable of enhancing natural killer cells and macrophages, as well as the secretion of pro-inflammatory cytokines. In humans, a clinical study demonstrated that large arabinogalactan increased the body's potential to defend against common cold infections. Large arabinogalactan decreased the incidence of cold episodes by 23%. End of quote. One of the key ingredients in Immune Booster is beta-glucans. These are non-starch polysaccharides that help to fuel a healthy microbiome that can have an impact on your immune system. And quoting from a recent article from Designs for Health, according to a study published in 2019 in the journal Molecules, the relationship between immunity and nutrition is considered completely interconnected. Beta-glucans act on several immune receptors that stimulate immune cell activity, including T cells, macrophages, neutrophils, monocytes, natural killer cells, and dendritic cells. As a result, pose modulatory effects on both the innate and adaptive branches of the immune system. End of quote. Additionally, beta-glucans activate immune cells to express more receptors for vitamin D. And as I shared earlier, vitamin D is critical to the communication efforts of your immune system. Included in Immune Booster is pomegranate fruit juice concentrate, which is also in Synergy Worldwide's flagship product, ProArgi-9 Plus. This ingredient enhances the ability of the enzymes of the endothelium, which lines all of your cardiovascular system to increase its production of nitric oxide. Nitric oxide helps to improve blood flow. In addition to this health benefit, pomegranate fruit juice concentrate also benefits your immune system. Quoting from an article from the National Institutes of Health titled "The Pomegranate: Effects on Bacteria and Viruses That Influence Human Health," quote, pomegranates have been known for hundreds of years for their multiple health benefits, including antimicrobial activity. Research indicates that pomegranates and their extracts may serve as natural alternatives due to their potency against a wide range of bacterial and viral pathogens. End of quote. You can find a link to this article in the description below, and you will be amazed at the various ways the entire pomegranate plant can be beneficial to your immune system. Another ingredient in ProArgi-9 Plus that is also in the Immune Booster is grape seed extract. This flavonoid helps to improve nitric oxide production for improved blood flow, and it can benefit the immune system. Quoting again from an article from the National Institutes of Health, flavonoids display a remarkable array of pharmacological and biochemical actions. Documented biological effects of dietary flavonoids include anti-allergic, anti-carcinogenic, anti-inflammatory, antimicrobial, antineoplastic, antithrombotic, antiviral, cardioprotective, and hepatoprotective effects, among others. Of these diverse pharmacological actions of the dietary flavonoids, their anti-tumor and antiviral effects stand out. End of quote. The article goes into greater depth and detail, as well as the following article from the National Institutes of Health that talk about red grape polyphenol extract. Quoting from this article, in this review, special emphasis will be placed on red grape polyphenols for their antioxidant and anti-inflammatory activities. End of quote. While this quote is short, the article is not. It goes into extensive detail on how this ingredient has multiple health benefits, including your immune system. Now, there are two final ingredients in Immune Booster. The first is apple fruit extract. And here is a quote from a good review on the health benefits of this type of ingredient. Quote, evidence suggests that a diet high in fruits and vegetables may decrease the risk for chronic diseases such as cardiovascular disease and cancer, and phytochemicals, including phenolics, flavonoids, and carotenoids from fruits and vegetables may play a key role in reducing chronic disease risk. End of quote. This article goes on to help you understand all the health benefits from apples. And I provide a link in the description below about orange bioflavonoid extract and how this ingredient helps the immune system by enhancing the action of vitamin C. Well, as you can see, there are a lot of good ingredients in the ProArgi-9 Plus Immune Booster. If you're interested in this product, then please contact an independent distributor for Synergy Worldwide. They can give you more information on the different pricing options for this product. Thanks for listening. And if you found this information helpful, then please share this video with others.
All right. So again, I wanted to play the video so it can do two things for you. And Bob, if you can unmute yourself, I want to ask you a question so that I know that I have the right answer to this question.
Go ahead.
Now, Bob, if I understand from the new app that has been created to help us in Synergy Worldwide share information through our phones with other people who might be interested in receiving that information, if I understand from listening to you on Monday morning, there is a part of that app that allows you to load videos that you might want to share with other individuals. Am I correct on that?
Yeah, that's correct. You can type in or pull in the URL for anything, just like this here, right into the resource section on that app.
Okay, so if that's the case, then you could use that app to pull in the URL for this video. And then if you were talking to people who had concerns about their immune system, you could share with them, hey, you know, I've got a great video on how you could potentially boost your immune system. It's a little long, it's 19 minutes, but the first 2 minutes gives you an overview of how great this product is in boosting your immune system. And then I'll leave it up to you. If you're interested, the rest of the video will go into specific detail of how every ingredient in that product helps to benefit your immune system. Is that something that you would like me to share with you? And then again, it's the same technique that we've learned when we're in face-to-face contact with people. It can be the same technique that you use on your phone where you could actually create a campaign. Hey, I don't know if you're interested, but I just came across a great product that boosts the immune system. I watched the video on it. It's outstanding. I've started taking this product. I think it could benefit a lot of people. If you're interested, I'll share the link with you. So those are two techniques that you could use the new app to be able to share this video. And so this video has two purposes. One is to help educate you so that you better understand the immune system, and you can better understand this product and how these ingredients actually help you. Now, doesn't mean that you have to share that information with people. What it means is you just have to know how to share the link to this video with people. And that doesn't mean that you have to get into a lot of great depth and detail. You can do it through people who are interested in wanting to boost their immune system and telling them that you've got a great video to share with them, or you can create the opportunity through your contact list in your phone. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that would love to find a natural way to boost their immune system to give them greater protection. And again, you can do it in a way that is non-threatening. You can do it in a way that creates interest so that people want you to send them the link to this video. Bob, does that make sense in terms of how you can use that app to spread the word about Immune Booster?
It absolutely does. This is a great video too, by the way. Lots of detail there, but boy, for a lot of people, that's important. But yeah, you can pull this right into that app on your phone. And I sent out 4 little videos yesterday morning, just first thing in the morning, about ProArgi. All 4 of the people I sent it to opened it. I get a report back immediately when someone opens it. All 4 of those people opened it. 2 of those people opened it more than one time, looking at that little video. So it's a powerful way to get this video to other people, put it into the resources on that app, and away you go.
Hey, Bob, so does it also tell you how much of the video that they watch?
Yeah, everything. You get all that information.
All right, so if you share this video, it's 19 minutes long, but you can see how far the person that you shared it with, how far into the video that they went. I mean, if you have a person who watches all 19 minutes of it, that tells you that they're pretty interested in wanting to know how this product and its ingredients truly affect their immune system. If you have a person who only watches the first 2-3 minutes of it, then it tells you that, they're interested, but they're not interested to the point of wanting to know all the details about how this product can truly help them, which I would think, and Bob, you correct me on this, but I would think then if you knew that information in your follow-up, it helps you to then do your follow-up with that individual to say, hey, I see that you had a chance to watch the video. You have any interest in this product in terms of how it can boost your immune system? That would be for like a person who only watches 2 or 3 minutes. If you got a person who watched all 19 minutes, you could again follow up with that individual and say, hey, I saw that you had the opportunity to watch the video. I see that you watched the whole video. I mean, are you as impressed as I am on how all those ingredients boost your immune system? That was a question. So it's like you can use the art of asking questions to reinforce these ingredients and how dynamic they are in boosting the immune system, and see how that person responds back to you. Again, does that make sense, Bob?
Yeah, it does. And keep in mind, you guys, that with that app, when you go to send something, you have the option of sending it as a text message or as an email. As long as you, in your contacts in your phone, if you have both a phone number and an email, you can do either one. And a longer video might make more sense to send that in an email versus a text message, where people are kind of mobile and maybe don't want to spend 19 minutes. But if they're sitting at their computer at home, that might be different options. So you have those options to do either or both of those things when you send that out. And on Monday morning, Brian Holt, who helped to design the system, he's going to be on the call with us Monday morning. So any questions that you have like this, let's shoot them at Brian, and he can be really, really specific. But the app is so easy to use and so fast. It's unbelievable. I sat waiting for Bonnie's physical therapy, and I sent out, I don't know, 10 probably little messages to people that I have in my contact list, asking, would you like to know more about, ProArgi, for example? I got responses from all those people, some of them immediately. Some of those responses came directly back. Somebody checked the text, shot me back a little note. No one said no. That's it. That's the thing. Anyway, go ahead, Dan.
No, cool. That's great. Again, it's, the old ways of doing this business are old ways. And if we want to see our customer base grow and be more responsive, we've got to learn new ways of quickly sharing information with people, as opposed to trying to set a meeting with them and meet them face to face. We can use our phone, we can use technology, we can accomplish a whole lot more in a whole lot less time and reach a whole lot more people, and again, better use our time to share information, because that's basically what this business is all about: sharing good information that will have a positive impact on helping that person make a decision to improve their health. Am I off
Dan,
base? Am I off base?
I was going to say, I sent that a little short video about ProArgi-9 Plus to one of my previous customers, clear out on a ranch in Billings, Montana. Really neat lady. I hadn't talked to her for a long time. I just sent her that little clip. She watched it. She immediately sent me back a note and said, my ProArgi-9 has been sitting on the shelf with my other vitamins. This is inspiring. I'm recommitting to using this product. Just like that. I'm recommitting myself just from watching a 4-minute video by Jim Sandberg. It's a powerful app.
Great. Thank you, Bob. Thanks for sharing. Anyone else have any questions or comments for me this morning before we close? David, I see you unmuted yourself.
Oh, yeah. Good morning, Dan. Yeah, I was, first of all, I enjoyed the presentation. It's so great, Dan, to just get a refresher on products, the quality of Immune Booster, which I take every day, and it's so exciting. But certainly I will be on the call on Monday with Bob just to hear more about that app that I'm still getting used to hearing about it. I haven't even tried it yet, but I'm looking forward to knowing more. So thank you to you, Dan, and Bob for sharing that information.
Oh, you bet. Absolutely.
You're welcome, David. Anyone else before we say goodbye?
Dan, it's Donald.
Yes, Donald.
Excellent presentation once again, and very, very informative. Although we know this stuff, it's this is all like new, especially put together as concisely as you have. My question is, would you be linking this app in the Tuesday newsletter? I didn't get the name of it. And in case I don't get on with Bob on Monday, I'd love to get on, but if I don't, would this be?
Yes, I can do that. I'm making a note right now so that I will have some type of link that you can use to be able to look at the app.
And the name of it is again the app.
The name of the app is Legacy 2020.
Okay, thanks, Bob.
But you've got to have the certain information to because it's brand new. I don't think it's in the app store yet. I don't think.
Okay.
So we'll get that to you.
Well, Bob, the email that you had sent me has a link to, if you have an Android or if you have an Apple, there is a link. So what I'll do is I'll make sure that those links work. And if that's the case, I will put that into the Tuesday email.
That'd be great. Thank you.
Thank you. Anyone else before we say goodbye? All right, I want to thank, yes, Donald.
On Monday, what time would it be again? My time, Eastern.
It's at 8:30 my time, so that would be 10:30 your time.
Okay, thanks. I should be on for that.
Okay. All right.
Thanks again.
You're welcome. Thank you, everyone. Enjoy your Saturday. We'll talk to you next week.